Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to another game from ATP Project, because apparently my folder is full of those games only. No, they are enjoyable games for. I like them. I don't know why, but I like them. They just have something, I don't know, maybe because they are nice to narrate of sorts. I like the narrator parallels over here. Anyway, this is called River Trap, so let's see what this one is about. Of course, link to the game in the description, as per usual. Anyway, ATP Projects presents. Oh, I have to. Okay, I have to use the mouse. Okay. Actually, you know, you see it in full screen, basically, right? For me, it's like 1/9 of a screen, quite literally. Anyway, a Mikey game. I mean, it's a game from 2004 as well, so yeah. River Trap. Ooh. Surprisingly enough, maybe it's also because I like the backgrounds used in those games, to be honest, and how characters look. My story is so complicated that you wouldn't believe it. It's almost beyond belief, basically. But still, it is the life I must live. The choices I must make. Come to think of it, it really began so long ago. So long. Mizukagami City, the past. Planning and production design, ATP projects. Character design and art, Katrin. Yeah, I know, I like those backgrounds so much. There is something about them. Code by Louis Jack Mondragon. Father being angry. What did you think you were doing? Music by Xenorakis. Father is scolding me. I've never seen him so angry. My sister Shizuka is sitting on the sofa, completely paralyzed. What was that supposed to mean, Shigeko? Every time my father raises his voice, a shock runs through me. Answer me, god damn it! This is too much for my 9-year-old mind, and I can't hold it any longer. I start to cry. It was all my fault. I kissed her. I kissed Shizuka. Okay, I did not expect something like this from ATP Projects, but okay, hopefully it's not going in that direction. Written and directed by Mikey. I saw it in a movie and I wanted to try it. Shizuka was not resisting. Father's so angry he sends us to our room. He said it is wrong to kiss my sister. Yeah. I kissed Shizuka before, like a brother and a sister. But he's right. This was a different kind of kiss. Slow, long. The night falls. I am in my bed. Father's words resonate in my mind. Yet, I cannot comprehend what I have done wrong. Wow. I close my eyes to think. I am sleepy. All of this made me so exhausted. I have done something that was wrong. On the other hand, he was 9, right? So, how would he know? Quiet! Shigeko goes screaming or something. Horror seizes me. I am in complete disbelief. This is... I am shaking. My nerves are at the verge of exploding. I feel it. I do not even dare to open my eyes. But I know it. It is Shizuka. She came quietly and lies beside me now. Under one blanket. She's with me. I utter no word. I'm sure father would kill me. But Shizuka doesn't care. I'm so tense. I can feel her breathing. The blanket is moving with her small chest exhaling. I can feel everything 1,000 times more intensely because of the situation. I won't be able to take it anymore. I'm scared father could find us. Quiet. Shizuka takes my hand and suddenly holds it against her face. She kisses my hand. I can feel her kiss in every part of my body instantly. Like electricity. This is Shizuka. The next morning when I wake up, Shizuka was not there. Was it all a dream? This time, it will never return. But I'm here now, and she's with me now. Those were my thoughts on that day, when I began to realize Mizukagami City, present day. I'm curious if that's actual city though. I don't know where your toothpaste is. It was here. Well, it's not here now. Are you sure you didn't pack it? Of course. Akemi is in stress. She wants to pack for her business trip. Mizukagami? There is Mizukagami no Jutsu apparently. Okay, I wrote it, of course. No, there's not. There is something in Kyoto called Shinku no Mizukagami, and it is a nighttime illumination event, but other than that, I mean, I kind of expected there to not be such a city. You never know, right? Anyway, Akemi is in stress. She wants to pack for her business stay. She wants to have it all prepared 2 days ahead. Now that I think about it, I was making kind of female-ish voice from our main character as well, right? Ugh. Anyway, Shizuka quietly looks for the new toothpaste Akemi bought with me today while we argue. Shizuka is my older sister. She was your older sister? What? I mean, I don't know if this makes it better or worse for him, to be honest. Both situations are kinda weird. Kinda very weird, actually. She lives with us. Akemi is my girlfriend. We are together for 9 years now. Damn, nice! And with Shizuka, it's really a nice way to live. The apartment is big enough, but now it seems so small. I go look into the bedroom. Nothing. I try the kitchen. Nothing. I hear Shizuka in the bathroom. She found nothing. I return to the living room to Akemi. She's really angry at, I don't know, I think if we were alone, if Shizuka was not here, she would cry. We always put things away. If you just use your energy on organizing instead of talking. Oh. Ow! I can't believe you would say that. You always keep losing my things. Remember the time when... Will you just keep looking? I interrupt her. This is too much. I can see Akemi is very nervous. How did they manage 9 years together? The trip is very important for our future. She might get a better job. I want to hug her and tell her it's alright, but I'm just too angry now, and she just goes on with the complaints. Really? You are arguing like that again about a freaking toothpaste? That's nuts. I mean, you can basically go to the freaking store across the street and take it. Buy it. Just keep looking. Do you want Shizuka being the only one looking for it while we argue here? Shizuka, it's only Shizuka. Want you to marry her while I'm away. What? Shizuka. She says nothing. She has changed too. She was not in the room, but I'm sure she heard it. Often she'd come to me and cry because of Akemi. Okay. But now, does she understand? Akemi is a difficult person. She often says things that hurt other people. She doesn't mean it. I mean, dude, you are the same, to be fair, with what you said to your supposed girlfriend of 9 years. But it hurts nevertheless. Somehow we finish up. We even find the toothpaste. It is night. I am with Akemi in our bed. She's silent. Through the window, the lights of the city brighten the room. Akemi, I know, this is very hard for you, but you'll be fine. You'll impress them. I talk to Akemi. She doesn't have to answer. Just don't be so harsh on Shizuka. I know you sometimes use such words. You hurt people with what you say. I turn to her and move my face closer to her hair. She's still turned around and does not respond. I know we've been through this, and I don't want to bring it up just to hurt you again. Akemi says nothing. I just want it all to go okay for you. The toothpaste was nobody's fault. I'll help you with whatever you need. Then, Akemi turns around and silently hugs me. She rests her head on me. For me, she does not have to excuse herself. I can understand it. She just is like that. I'm sorry. I'm so mean. But she does excuse herself. I kiss her hair. Why? It doesn't matter to me when she's so harsh. I have gotten used to it. It hurts her more than me. I know it. Akemi curls up to me. This is not comfortable for me, but I don't care. It's so wonderful to feel Akemi's body. I stroke her hair. Slowly, she's falling asleep. I know her movements. Every stage, first. She starts to breathe differently. Then she starts to move a little, and after that, she's asleep. I watch the moment I love. Slowly, I lose consciousness and fall asleep as well. Safe number 09. What the heck is that? Safe number 0. I don't... Should I write it down or something? Let's open a notepad on the second screen, why not? One more app running. Actually, notepad is basically not taking anything. Safe number 09. Password WKJGV. Okay. V, sorry. I know what this is about, but let's see. It does not... Oh, it disappeared. Yesterday was a tough day, so thank God I finished work earlier. Sometimes I pick up the girls from their work, but not today. They work together? Okay. Akemi has the car today, I don't mind really. I went to the supermarket and bought some things for dinner. And also toothpaste, maybe. Then I took a walk. I just walked home. Didn't want to use the trains. A walk near the river. This is so calm. I would like to be near the river, but these days I just feel drawn to it. In fact, this was not really a walk. I just took the long route home. Okay, the fact that he said he's drawn to it, it's kinda worrying. Plus the title of the game. I have no idea why people use trains and cars. I mean, cars are fun to drive. Anyway, walking along the river like this, especially nowadays, I don't know. Whoa. I don't even feel the heavy groceries I carry. Do I feel safe here? At home? Loved? But I guess the river simply makes me forget everything. It's the flowing water that has this effect on me. And my real thoughts are somewhere else. 2 women. I live with them. And I love both of them. I mean, I hope you love them in different ways, though. Think about Akemi. Shizuka's my sister. Shizuka's a woman. Huh? No! Let's think about Akemi. Because Lynx is a normal person. Akemi. She's in stress right now. This opportunity, she waited for it for so long. And now she finally has it. I hope everything goes well. But we had an argument. Like technically like any relationship. As long as it's not something... I mean, maybe not something terrible, but as long as you don't say something stupid that you don't really mean, it's gonna be good. If she were... Lynx here being like specialist in relationships, yeah, right. If she were to get the job, she would like to move away from this city. They would have better conditions for her there. And you would move with her, of course, right? She could advance. Although she could also get promoted here. But she'd really like to go. Maybe she wants us to be alone. Without Shizuka. Akemi never tells this, but sometimes I can feel she has a problem with Shizuka living with us. Well, it's understandable. Is she jealous? Me and Shizuka are close, but... And as for me, I don't want to leave this city. I feel at home here. Dude, if I got the chance to leave my city, I would jump at it instantly. Either way, for now, I just want it to go well for her. I keep my fingers crossed for you, Akemi. Wait. What? I'm still thinking as I continue walking home. It is true. My sister has changed. Is it because of Akemi? Then suddenly... The flashes. Again! I can't quite remember when I started having them. You know what? Actually, something like that I used to have in primary school. And I quite remember this a lot. I thought, then again, it's probably nothing with me, but you know, maybe the sun was hitting differently. I remember like in the morning walking to schools and quite literally seeing like flashes in various colors for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, it stopped at some point, but yeah. The flashes again, I can't quite remember when I started having them. Should I see a doctor? I did not do. I didn't. Actually, this is the first time I haven't mentioned it ever to anyone. But maybe I'm just too stressed and I don't want to go to the hospital. It always reminds me of last year. It happened back then. High summer. We were taking a swim in the river. There never was a problem. The water was always so calm. Shizu, I'm going out. I called Tujika, who is happy enjoying the water. I'd like to stay a bit, but it's okay. Akemi is not a big swimmer. That's why she's out already. She... the way she looks over there in the water... hilarious. She just takes a swim to cool off. I also am not a swimmer. As I mentioned a lot of times. I mean, I don't swim at all actually. Me and Shizuka, we like to play in the water. So I try to find the middle way. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it's not too deep. If it's not too deep, I was actually going crazy when I was younger there. Anyway, so I tried to find a middle way. I stayed longer with Akemi, but not too long. I think Akemi knows I do that because of her, and that I would normally be longer. But this is not the point. We are together now. Akemi goes to watch car races with me. Also, no, she normally wouldn't watch them. So we make each other happy like this. Which makes sense. Kiss. I kiss Akemi when I combed her. It's been 8 years now and I still cannot believe how lucky I am to have her by my side. That's right. Akemi hands me a towel and leans back happily. We watch Shizuka in the water. Then Shizuka is in some sort of trouble. I can see something is wrong. A shock seizes me. I recall Shizuka's heart problem. Oh. The worst comes to mind. Akemi notices. She stands up with me. I slowly start to run. Then I run like madman. I jump to water. Akemi runs behind me. We get Shizuka out of the water. I let Akemi handle this. She has a first aid course. Like anyone should have. And in a working environment, really. I already called for an ambulance. Akemi was not able to help. 2 days later, Shizuka woke in the hospital. Akemi saved her life after all. The doctors would say strange things. She had nightmares. They said she had some psychological problem. But after 2 weeks, it seemed to get better. We were allowed to see her then. She burst out crying when she saw us. Akemi and I saved her life. It was understandable that she was like that. I don't know, should I save again? Is it if I were to quit the game and then I can, but just enter this or something? I mean, technically that would mean I don't really need to write this down, given that I will have the video, but okay, I'll write this down anyway. Memories. Sometimes I dwell in them too much. Oh, I know that feeling. I'm almost at home. Oh, the L is missing. Wow, the time really flies. The girl should already be back from work. Our car is here. Akemi probably picked up Shizuka from work. I go in. Keys. I'm home. The next day. I finish work a little later than usual, but since I have the car, I promised the girls to pick them up. This is bad. I look at my watch, which is not on my hand. I was panicked. Not only is this the last day before my Akemi leaves, but now there is no way I will pick them up both on time. Shizuka is waiting at the rest of the Yagami Insurance building downtown. Akemi is waiting at the bus stop near their work, which is near the central train station. Whoever I pick up first will not wait. For the other one, I will be late. I have to decide quickly. And Lynx is, of course, deciding let's pick up our girlfriend. We are all in the car now on our way home. Silence. Because the radio is on, we can be silent. But somehow everything has a different feel to it. All of these songs sound different. Because of tomorrow. Tomorrow. I don't want to bring up the subject. But it is in the air. So heavy. Akemi and I, we both think the same thing, but we don't speak. Shizuka says nothing. She's sitting in the back. She must think about it too. Akemi always sits in the front with me. It's not that we try to avoid talking about that. We know it, we just don't want to. Waste the time we have left. We arrive at home. I park the car and all three of us get out. We're just about to go inside.
Didn't you want to buy some rice? You told me we didn't have much, that you forgot to buy some yesterday.
Akemi suddenly remembers. Yeah, that's okay, I'll buy it tomorrow. I answer just like in a normal conversation. Then I realized. Akemi, was she trying to hold on to me? She wanted to have the normal flow of things. Silence. Or you know what I actually want to go by now? The situation is so heavy. Akemi. She wanted to go shopping with me. We slowly go inside. I hold the door for Akemi. Akemi. This is... No. You know what? Let's go, Akemi. I am determined. Almost desperately. Shizuka stops. Akemi. I think I'm nearly begging her. Let's go buy the rice. I take her hand. Shizuka will understand. I love Akemi. And I want to go to the supermarket. That's a weird proof of love, but okay. We are going to buy some rice. Because we have no rice at home. That's why. Which reminds me, I don't know if I have rice. Whatever. Akemi is already asleep beside me. After that supermarket trip, I still think about that thing. It happened in the gallery. What do you mean? Akemi loves abstract art. Our home is full with abstract paintings. Well, I sort of got used to it. It really is nice in a way. And every time I see abstract art, it reminds me of Akemi. Anyway, because of this, whenever there is an exhibition, we go to see it. And that time was no exception. So we went. 2 months earlier, Soichiro Yamazaki, one of the most recognized contemporary abstract artists, if you say so, he was having an exhibition at the Masamoto Gallery of Arts. Naturally, another 2 months earlier. Woohoo! What? Akemi is jumping around like crazy. She throws herself at me and hugs me like a doll. Huh? Emi? I sometimes call Akemi like that. She kisses me and shows me an article in a magazine. See? The following half an hour she's raving about Yamazaki, who happens to have an exhibition in Mizukagami in a few months. Oh. Akemi is delighted and... well... in a way I'm happy too? Because it's so nice to see her like that. 1 month after that. Looky! I'm in our car with Shizuka. She picked me up from work and now we have come for Akemi to her work. Akemi is excited. She holds some tickets in her hand. She gets into the car. Yamazaki! Akemi really is freaky sometimes. I mean, hey, if she's excited about that, that's cool. Just support her in that. No one really buys tickets for an art exhibition in advance. Is that so? I didn't even know you could do that. Shizu, step on it. This woman needs professional help. But not even jokes can help us now. And it is needless to ask, because Akemi obviously bought tickets for the 3 of us. I don't know if there are 3 tickets or 2 over here, to be honest. Actually, let's have a look here. I think there are 2. The fact that I have to look on the screen from the software that I basically captured the game to see it in bigger resolution is nuts. Anyway. This is going to be so great! Akemi sits in the back of the car and puts her arms around Shizuka and me, who are sitting in front. She kisses me and Shizu on our cheeks. That's dangerous. However, it is hard not to get infected with Akemi's enthusiastic mood. My hyperactive girlfriend just pressed the relays for the car seat. Whoa! My seat leaned back together with me. Ah, that's dangerous. Oh no. And then, my back broke in half. Now she can kiss. Akemi, this is dangerous. We are driving in traffic, you know.
I love you.
What can I say? The whole ride back home, Akemi explained to us how ingenious Yamazaki is. Well, from what I know, his paintings are colorful. So it's going to be a happy exhibition. Or so I thought. The day of the exhibition. Masamoto Gallery of Arts. The good thing about it is that it is near the river. So when you get bored, you can watch the scenery from the windows. Akemi. Actually, where is Akemi? Emi. I whisper around. Nothing. We do have a backup plan. When you get lost, we meet near the entrance at 5. Or you could just call myself. I got lost because I want to get something to eat. Akemi's enthusiastic lectures must have taken 5 years of my life. No, really. I enjoyed the time with her. And now, I'm looking for her or Shizuka. She went her own way. Perhaps she could use some company as well. Huh. Where could they be? Ah! As I enter the hallway with the windows, I see Shizuka. Hi. Shizuka turns around and smiles. She was watching the river. She looks gloomy. Bored? I ask her.
Did you know Yamazaki's blue art was originally an attempt to depict the flow of a river?
She says this as she turns to watch the river again. I guess Akemi's love for the abstract art made everyone around her a little more aware about it. Oh, one day we'll all become Akemi. I smiled a little. I meant this as a small joke. Akemi seemed to infect us with this abstract art thing. Shizuka. What was happening? She turned around and put her arms around me. She put her head on my shoulder and did not move. Is she? Is it me, or is she like kind of maybe messed up a little bit in the head? Because first of all, it seemed like that first scene was her doing mostly. Yeah, it was definitely. And now this? I kiss her on the cheek and stroke her hair. Poor Shizu. She must be tired from all of this. I can also barely stand. Don't worry, next week we'll watch car races all weekend. Emi will suffer. I encourage Shizuka, who is racing fun just like me. I mean, this all to cheer her up. Shizuka doesn't move. She just breathes slowly while I hold her. I want to kiss her on the cheek again to make her look at me. She seems so different. Is some... Who that? Who that blonde Ojo-sama? I think. A brief shock ran through me. As I looked around, I saw Akemi, who just came and saw us. That's her? No. It really scared me. Okay, it is. I looked at Akemi and smiled. Whoa, she appeared out of nowhere. She noticed. Phew, you're like a ghost, Akemi. I smiled. Shizuka let go of me, but remained silent as if she didn't know what to say. This is... There's something in the air. Maybe it might be dust. Is Akemi... jealous again? Well, I mean, you're not really acting with your sister like a normal sister-brother, but... Come on. Great. They are both silent. Now I have to ease the situation. I start to talk some nonsense. Eventually it all went okay. We finished the walk around the gallery together. Even though Shizuka showed a little less interest in Akemi's explanation than usual. But nevertheless, she seemed to enjoy the day. Just a little more quiet than Akemi. She really was tired. And Akemi?
So, anyway, the technique with the 4 brushes could have been just like that American painter.
She found her energy and again. And I must say, I like Yamazaki's summer art the best. Akemi was quite happy about it. Because she liked the summer art best as well. What should you... Akemi is happy. Normally when either Shizuka or I with her, we drive. Today is an exception. Akemi talked us into letting her drive. And, like, you know, 20 seat belts. Okay, I'm ready. I mean, at least it sounds like ready, right? It's not that Akemi would be a bad driver. But she has her own ways of interpreting the traffic rules. So the ride is always more eventful. But it's not a big deal, really. Me and Shizuka, we are just teasing her. Pretending we are scared. We cling to our seats. It's just some fun. Now that I think about it, I mean, it's quite literally my mother driving with anyone else, you know? I don't know why she's like, yeah, let's hold on to the door like crazy when I drive with someone. Or the freaking hang, you know, on the top right, when you drive shotgun. I don't know why. Like, weird. Because the day was fun. And that's what happened. The day was fun. That day, the incident in the gallery was forgotten, but Akemi never really understood what happened. Thinking about it now, in this situation, when she was mean to Shizuka yesterday, and a little jealous, I don't know. I don't really know. Is this such a strange way to live? I look at Akemi. How? How can there be any doubt? How can there be any doubt in your mind, Akemi? I whisper. And kiss. I kiss her shoulder and come closer to her. Good night, Akemi. I don't know why I love Akemi so much. She cares so much about me. I mean, okay, I know it's weird, but I would say that when you don't understand why you love someone, this might be like, I don't know, maybe it's not the correct thinking, but it might be the truest form of love. That's my thinking, okay? Maybe I'm mistaken, but yeah. She cares so much about me. I can feel it. Now, we are at the airport. Shizuka is also with us. Akemi's luggages are already checked in. So we have some free time before the plane leaves. We walk around. It's not that a month is much, but it is a lot. I've never been separated from Akemi for that long. Ooh. The same goes for Akemi. And me? Well, I have Shizuka to keep me company. But Akemi will be alone. Don't forget the... I try to ease off the heavy atmosphere. Akemi forcibly smiles, and while holding my hand she plays with my fingers. And then she breaks them all. Shizuka walks silently beside us. We decided this time. No one of us needs to do this any longer. This is it. I mean, we have phones and things. We'll be in touch every day. I mean, right? I mean, it was 2004, so it wouldn't maybe be as easy, but I feel like we are getting so much further with technology and such. We could be going faster if not for certain reasons, but yeah. That like a separation for a month or so would not be that trouble. Much of trouble? Much. I mean, sure, you would feel the distance, but still. Akemi squeezed my hand a little more as we arrived at the passenger-only area. Oh, her eyes. Okay. This is where we said goodbye. I know Akemi is so long I can just feel something is wrong. But this is not hard work for me. She's as uneasy as I am because of this situation. While holding her hand, I gently stop her. She stops and looks at me. She smiles and tears are flowing down her cheeks. I remember when we started dating. She was so different. Now she doesn't try to be so strong. She just lets herself go. Even though we cried the most yesterday when we turned the lights off in our bedroom. Still we knew this moment would come and we would be like this. Akemi hugs Shizuka.
And don't let cute ladies anywhere near him, Kay.
She tells this to Shizuka, who is a little shaken as well. It is not like we are going to be separated forever. All of us seem to think the same. But none of us finds that really comforting no matter how logical it is. Is it really so? I realize. They really want to be with Akemi all the time. Is she the one? Dude, you're with her for 9 years! And you don't know! I give Akemi a small kiss. She puts her arms around me and holds me. I hold her and close my eyes. Akemi. When we get home, Shizuka was unusually quiet and went to her room. I stay up and watch TV in the living room into the night. Sorry. I told Akemi to call when she lands safely. I was waiting for the call. It is here! I picked up. It was Akemi. We talked for a short time because long distance calls were so expensive. But it was so nice to hear her voice. But wait, but she was in the same country, right? So I don't think it would be a problem in... Maybe I'm mistaken, I mean... Whatever. She was gone for just a few hours, but I already missed her. If she'd work overtime, I wouldn't see her as well, but she'd be here, in this city. This was different. It was. Tired, I went to bed. I lay on Akemi's side. When I woke up in the morning and went to take a shower, I used the towels that Akemi washed and prepared for me. Then I put on the clothes that she ironed. As strong as I tried to be, tears overwhelmed me. I miss her! A week has passed. Only 3 more left. Shizuka was taking care of all the things they did with Akemi. It was not like I was just standing there. I was always cooking and doing the dishes. The girls were in charge of cleaning, mostly Shizuka. Akemi was doing the laundry and things. Well, we managed it nicely. From what I heard, Akemi was only eating out. She had no time and no means to cook. I just told her to take it easy with the pizza. She loves it, but then she eats too much and feels guilty. And of course she blames me for not holding her back. It was Sunday, and after calling Akemi, me and Shizuka had lunch. Shizuka was not her usual self. In fact, it was like this from the point when Akemi left. I had no problems confronting her with it. Why should I? She's my sister. Yet I could plainly see she was fighting with something. I even sensed she was ready to tell me. So I just needed to make it easy for her. Want to go for a walk? I asked. It would be easier for whatever was on her mind to let it out on a walk.
Yeah.
I smiled. She picked up Akemi's ways. Akemi likes to say when she thinks. It is very easy to pick it up from her. Even I do it from time to time. Okay, let me just clean this up and we can go.
I will help.
And so we cleaned up. The air was crisp. So nice to walk around on a Sunday. There was hardly anyone out at this hour. It's so quiet. Maybe Shizuka is just gathering her courage. Come on, sis, please, what's wrong?
I mean, there is something.
Shizuka looks vexed. Go on. I tried to make it easy for her to speak.
Do you believe in strange things?
Not really, you know that.
But if something were so clear, if you had proof, would you believe then?
I have absolutely no idea how Shizuka's angle really is. I guess so?
So would you believe me?
You... something strange happened to you?
Something real.
What is she aiming at? Tell me. The sight of Shizuka is terrible. I have never seen my sister like this. This must be really something serious. What's wrong? I'm really worried about Shizuka. We continue to walk. Shizuka. What is wrong? Shizuka. Please. Tell me.
Shigeko,
Shizuka seems to repeat the end of the sentence for herself, forcing herself to say it.
I can't tell you.
No. Shizu, please, how can you? If there's something, please tell me. Shizuka is silent.
You will hate me.
Never. I answer instantly. You never know that, man. There is no way I will hate my sister. It depends. Shizuka is so uneasy, but we keep on walking. It makes her feel easier, I think. She looks away at the river. And then, she says it. Her voice is firm. She says it in one breath.
I am Akemi. I love you, Shigeko.
Huh?
What?
I am Akemi. Akemi. I am Akemi. I love you. I love you, Shigeko. What in the world just happened? Like, what? Save number 17, passwords, IPFR, I think, whatever.
What the What? Shigeko! What can I do now?
Sorry, what can I do now? 4 days already. I have told him everything. But what do I expect? He cannot fall into my arms. He cannot. I guess we are changing the perspective. He's getting out of my way now. He returns home late. As if he would wait for me to be asleep. But I can't. I have almost not slept at all since I told him. He probably calls Akemi from work. But he didn't tell her. I can feel it. I can understand her. I was so felt she's telling him the truth.
Huh?
But I cannot lose him. I just can't. What the fuck? Tears flood my eyes. I must look terrible. Where are you, Shigeko? 4 days. I always make him dinner because he comes so late. But he always leaves it.
Shigeko, why?
I cry again. I'm such a terrible person. What have I done? I love him. I think about my love. Shigeko. My love for him is still the same. I cannot realize how desperate my situation is. Shigeko is the love of my life.
Huh?
It sounds cheap, but it is true.
Huh? But he's your brother.
What in... I recall the time when I woke up in the hospital bed. It took me several hours to understand what happened. It was me. I woke up in the body of Shigeko's sister.
What? What in the world? What? Okay. I mean, I did not expect that, that's for sure. Like, what?
I mean, then again, Gaku and Redux had also some crazy situation, right? But okay, this I did not expect. What the heck? How that happened, I have no explanation. I remember trying to save Shizuka. I thought I saved her. But it sounds strange. I have, probably, given her myself. My soul, me. Shizuka was gone. And I was me. But what about the... Akemi, she doesn't know about it. But I exist. A second Akemi.
What the freak?
But I cannot. Because I love him. He's the most wonderful person I know. Shigeko. It took me so much time to get myself under control. Shigeko. He means so much to me. Did I wait? Now the question is that true, or is that sister really messed up in the head? Now that I think about, did I wait to tell him? Yes, I think yes. I realized I could only go on because he was there. I pretended to be Shizuka. I had to, or else they would think I'm insane. There were so many things. Shizuka's work, her friends, I still don't know how I did it. As I lived on, I saw Shigeko and myself. I saw Shigeko and Akemi. I knew it, but now I realized. So many things I did hurt him. And he always was so patient with me. I realized he really loves me. You had doubts? You've been together for 9 years. 8 years. Wait, how many years actually? Given that there was an incident. Hey, for what I am. Shigeko. I wanted to change. To be nice to him. If I had the chance, I would tell him that I love him all the time. You need to contact the guy from the Gaku and Redux, then maybe you will be able to, you know, redo your stuff. Redo your life. I would hide notes with hearts in his papers. I would kiss him all the time. I know she does it too. But I would do it more. Why am I like this? When I see Akemi, he loves her. It's so terrible to watch him kissing her. And Akemi is happy. But Akemi is you, supposedly. So, my brain hurts. Then, when he puts on the jacket I bought him. And he's so happy. When I start to see him, when he does things the way I ask him to do. He could do differently. Akemi would never find out, but he respects her. Me. I want to be touched by you, Shigeko. When you sometimes tap me on my shoulder, thinking of me as your sister Shizuka, I feel your touch the whole day. And then, it is so horrible thinking about you and Akemi. Making love. Again, I quickly wipe my tears. Shigeko. I silently say his name. You even taught me how to cry. You taught me so much. I have become a different person. I love you. Whatever happens. I continue walking home. Take a sip of my tea. It must be over soon. I will not be able to take this anymore. Shigeko. Which makes me realize I messed up the choices then. But I did not expect something like that. 3 weeks ago. Shower. I never thought I could be like this. that I could love like this. I always thought if Chicago would not love me, I would give up. Yeah, it's easier said than done. And now I can almost hate myself. For what I do. How I hurt. And for my thoughts. I thought about it so much. But then again, he sees me. Sorry, he sees in me Shizuka. For I just know how he feels something for her. He always tells me I'm jealous. But... And should I tell him the truth, really? Or should I pretend to be Shizuka forever? Or should I perhaps try to make him fall in love with me as Shizuka? Please don't do that. I would be able to live with such a lie. But I am. I am really so determined to get Shigeko back. I feel he just needs a little push. It's a woman's intuition. He can love her. He can really love Shizuka. I'm not Shigeko. I am really not jealous. Yes, you are. This is the fact. You're just unaware of it. When I look at myself in this foggy shower mirror. This is me now. Shower noise. Is it bad? Am I really so bad when I want him? He's with Akemi and I want to destroy their love. But I'm also Akemi. Shigeko is my boyfriend. I love him and I would do anything for him. And now I'm in this situation. So it is normal for me to try and find a way so that he understands. You might be saying that, but what if basically that sister transferred into Akemi, right? And we can be together. I'm not betraying anyone. Shigeko, he loves me. Akemi, do you hear? I desperately try. I've been trying ever since I woke up in the hospital. Trying to hate Akemi. But I am Akemi. I'm not Akemi yet, I am Akemi. I have to tell this to myself sometimes. Such is the situation. If I could share this secret with Shigeko, I think I could live a normal life. I think I could. No one knows what I have been through. How I have to control myself. I have thought about this so many times. I was trying to find a reason. Why I should be the one for Shigeko. And not Akemi. Even for I am Akemi. But there is no reason. I can only hope that when I tell him, when he understands, that he will choose me. Because I'm not one of those people that can get over this. Almost 10 years now. And we've known each other for even longer. And it was Shizuka who had to suffer. I know she did. Because I did what I did. I fell in love with her brother. And later, we were both women when we decided to live with him. But even as a girl, I felt it. Shizuka's love. Shizuka is dead. She would never stand in the way of me and Shigeko. Because she loved him. I know it. I sensed it even the first time we met. Shizuka. My best friend. My only true friend. I knew it. You and Shigeko are messed up in the head. Akai Mountain Woods, a school trip. Some students are from lower classes, some are from upper classes. Here is Akemi Yamada. Akemi Yamada, age 9, 4th class. Quiet, authoritative, commanding everyone else. Looks dissatisfied with the fact that she has to wait. This girl is Shizuka Miyakawa, 11, 6th class, radiating a certain calmness. Oh my god. Okay, now we'll divide you into cabins and rooms. She starts to read names. Akemi is even more displeased because the teachers seem to mix the people from different classes.
This is stupid. They want us to make friends or something.
Akemi got a room with Shizuka. Somehow Shizuka's calmness and in a way maturity attracts Akemi and she downloads recklessly. And in a few hours' time. Dinner served. Akemi Shizuka sit together at the table. Akemi eats loudly and talks endlessly. Oh no, eats loudly. Oh no. And you know, I wouldn't be able to date such person. You eat loudly? No.
So, how come you don't like to play games?
Akemi points at her Game Girl DS gaming console.
It's scary, I mean, what you play? You mean Resident Grim? It's cool, everyone just plays the stupid Fight the Moons.
Hey!
Hey!
Akemi points before at Shizuka.
You don't happen to be one of those people that play Super Francesco Bros?
Shizuka smiles.
I like Rhine Racer. I played with my brother. What? Racing games are so out. To be around on a circuit, that's a boys' game. They're so stupid.
It's interesting. We watch the Super Racing series every Sunday.
You do what?
Watch car races.
This is so typical. What? Car racing turns you into a boy. You'll never get a boyfriend like that.
That's bullshit.
I mean, you don't have a boyfriend, right?
No. Shizuka is flattened by Akemi's direct approach to the conversation. Akemi sighs and adjusts her hair.
You have to be more feminine.
You play Resident Grim.
That's a different story, but I also play Bishonen games. They teach you about love.
Akemi continues her nebulous reasoning.
I can give you Black Pencil cartridge. It's a nice and romantic game.
I don't have a Game Girl DS. We have the Play Cube.
Oh, I bother you, my Game Girl, okay? As soon as finish Resident Grim.
Finally, Akemi starts to devote some time to her food. Shizuka observes the energetic girl and eats too. Somehow Akemi's ways are really direct. She says what she feels. Shizuka can be total opposite. In a way, she admires the younger girl, although she feels that Akemi, even though she is so direct, still shows respect for her. In her eyes, Shizuka is more mature, and naturally Akemi hits the subject in no time.
Shizu, you're 11, right?
Shizuka nods.
But if I were 11, I would wear something sexy.
Please, no.
So the boys would look after me. I mean, look at your...
Shizuka goes red. Somehow Akemi has taken control.
But you never fear. If you want, I can style you up. What do you say? Wow, with my gorgeous look tips, you will look like a sexy goddess.
Shizuka blushes.
Even your airhead brother will think you're hot.
Why? Akemi continues.
He may try to kiss you.
But that's impossible.
Forbidden love. If I had a younger brother, I would teach him.
What? Akemi is now somewhere complete else. She sees Shizuka is blushing.
Oh no.
Akemi superbly looks at Shizuka.
Don't tell me you!
Shizuka gets completely red.
Don't worry, Shizuka. Do good for your brother. There is nothing good about the boy who watches the car races.
He's very kind. Shizuka feels she has to take control now. She changes the subject.
What about tomorrow's orientation run?
Oh no, I really hate that. Wrong voices, whatever. Shizuka smiles. Wow, are you good at that? Shizuka nods. Akemi has sparks in her eyes. Then she decides on something.
Let's be friends, okay?
Shizuka nods while smiling. It seems even to her, who is unable to find friends so quickly, that Akemi can really be her friend. Normally, she would never think that she could make friends with someone like Akemi. But somehow, at that table, at that atmosphere, even though they're complete opposite, there was something between them. Shizuka felt it, and Akemi felt it too. They really like each other. Friends. Real friends. Akemi and Shizuka drank their glass of orange juice to seal their friendship.
And like my classmate was my friend, I have connections now.
Akemi just never stops. So, I heard about the Black Pencil, but I never played it. Is it good?
Of course, well, it's about...
And somehow, their conversation carried on well into the night in their room. What's Black Pencil? The next evening, there was going to be a campfire along with Dark Hour. It's going to be some serious, scary storytelling. Akami is almost over the fact that they were only second and that they lost to boys. Yuka calms her down. Don't worry, the war is not over yet.
Huh?
See, Toshiyori... boys, right?
See, Toshiyori has stretched muscle. They won't be fast tomorrow.
Akemi finally realizes.
That's not necessarily true.
Speaking from experience.
You're so cool, Shizu, but wait, isn't tomorrow swimming? Of course. I just love swimming. We'll be fast. Well, swimming is not really my favorite, but I'll try my best. Team? Team!
Finally, the campfire is burning and everyone is gathered around it, listening to this scary story. Everyone is tense. Everyone except Akemi. She continues to play Resident Grim and completely ignores everyone. The flickering light of the Game Girl DS is the only thing that she sees now. She sits back to back with Shizuka, who is turned towards the fire. They lean on each other's backs. This way, Shizuka's body sort of hides Akemi's Game Girl. Akemi is immersed in the game, having headphones to screen her way from the stories. The camp leader then starts to tell the tale. It's a very scary one. Well, not that it would bother Akemi. She enthusiastically plays on. Perhaps she's in the final levels. Time passes and they all go home together. The teacher... I want to hear that story. The teacher light the way back with the flashlights. It's really dark and everyone is talking as they walk. So are Akemi and Shizuka. Tell me the story. I feel like it's connected to the situation over here with the girls. Right?
What was it about?
Akemi asks about the story.
It was scary, very scary, about the river. When you fall into it and are at the verge of drowning, the river is revealed and steals your soul. You become trapped and there is a soulless body swimming around. And when someone... oh no, they feed you these soft stories. You have to hear something really scary. In that story there is even a plot. Look, there can be nothing more scary than Resident Grim.
You say that, but not necessarily.
Zombies try to bite your throat for half-rotten dogs run after you and... Whoa, stop it, Akemi.
Shizuka is really taken by the mass of horror she heard. And although they're going with other students and teachers through the short stretch of forest to their homes, she's afraid. Akemi pulls her arm around Shizuka and whispers.
Look at scared self-proclaimed beauty Hoshi.
Hoshi's walking from them.
Watch this, Shizu.
Sneak. Ah! Akemi grabs Hoshi by her shirt and lets out an enigmatic dark, hissing, roaring sound.
Ah! The forest echoes!
You should use transparent lip gloss. It makes you look older. Akemi talks while she's fixing Shizuka's hair. I'll borrow you my skirt, okay? Yellow looks good on you.
But I can't. Don't worry. Since we can meet at school, you'll be able to give it back to me. We'll be friends, right?
Right. There, see? Reserved, but sexy. Am I good or what? Shizuka really does look nice.
So...
Akemi talks while she's brushing Shizuka's hair.
Let's make a girls' pact. A girls' pact? Yeah, you know, like in Bishonen games. They make a pact and it changes their life. It's very romantic.
Okay, so what will the pact be about? For Shizuka, this is perhaps the first time she was this close with someone else. It feels great. Oh, my back. Perhaps this is the kind of girl-girl friendship she sees on TV sometimes. In fact, it is just like that. They're talking in front of a mirror while grooming. Shizuka is happy.
I'll save your life.
Akemi just burst this out.
Isn't it supposed to be romantic pact or something?
Shizuka asks.
Those violent games really got you. No, I mean this is serious. Maybe you'll get into trouble sometimes. I want to save your life.
Ha. Akemi's tone changes. Shizuka nods.
Okay. You'll save my life. And what will I do? Oh, you're going to find a sweet boyfriend for me.
Again, Akemi just bursts out that idea. Shizuka nods.
But not your brother. That will be cheating.
Shizuka agrees. Meanwhile, Akemi doesn't call her brother airhead or stupid race watcher. That's a sign of friendship, respect. Shizuka feels this. And so, Akemi and Shizuka hold hands and make a promise. It's their girls' pact. It's a promise. A promise. But... Akemi, you are. hurt? Or is this real? Are you really Akemi? Shizuka, where is she? Believe. Do I believe you? Akemi, this is so unreal. You both are the same? Are you the Akemi I know? Tell me, someone. You have known so much. You have given me proof, Akemi. You are her, but I. Help me, someone. I can do this alone. Save number 15, password, whatever. Another day is ending. Walking home, I think about my situation. I have decided. I cannot leave Akemi like this. It is so strange to think about her in that way. When I look at her, I see Shizuka. The flashes, I don't care about them anymore. They didn't kill me, so they mean nothing. And I have people I have to take care of. This has got to end. I tell this to myself. I believe Akemi. She proved it to me. I asked her questions when she told me. And she knew! So! I'll eat the dinner today. I'll be nice to her. But before Akemi comes back home, I'll wait before anything. It will be wrong to try to figure out some way without Akemi. So for now, I'll try to live on with Akemi. I take a deep breath as I walk near the river. Days later. Finally, Akemi and I, we are able to talk. We talk about the normal things, what to buy, what to watch, avoiding any serious conversation. I often go on walks like this. 1. Keeping the distance to Akemi. Still, this must be better than not talking at all. I guess it is. What will happen? I just wonder. What will happen when Akemi comes back? And there is the one thought that is always on my mind. The thought that there are 2 Akemis. My sister is gone. Let's go with but still, there is also option that sister transferred into Akemi, right? And Akemi transferred into sister, I would say. Huh. Let's I actually want to say the second one. I know I decided not to tell Akemi about what happened. For me, this was the most painful decision. I hated myself. I felt terrible when I was talking to her on the phone. But I had to wait. I will tell you when you get back. 2 weeks have passed. I spent so much time thinking about it at all. Akemi. And Akemi. Both of them. In a way, I love both of them. Fusion! Or something like that. And my sister. Gone. She was always so nice to me. Shizuka. Her soul is gone. I imagine how it would be if Shizuka and Akemi's soul would switch. Shizuka in Akemi's body. Akemi in Shizuka's body. Would I decide for one of them? It is so sick. I play with my thoughts in this way. But does that mean... Have I ever... loved my sister, really? I return home from work. The apartment is empty. We have the clock on. Akemi probably went to buy something to eat. In the meantime, I'll clean up a little. 8 o'clock. Where could she be? I take my cell phone. Useless! Muda. 9 o'clock. The clock is ticking. Oh, I skipped. Okay, I cannot stand it anymore. I have called her 1,000 times. The apartment is completely cleaned up because I was so nervous. I decide. Akemi. I run outside. I must find her. I must. I run somewhere. Many places. I run past so many places. I run, not thinking at all, trying to find Akemi. Where would she be? In a situation like this. Where would you be, Akemi? By the river? All of a sudden I see a figure on the bridge. It's Akemi! She has climbed up the bridge railing. I want to move, but no. Hey! I realized this was such a stupid thing to say, but I didn't think. I just want to stop her from. My heart is pounding like crazy. My legs are so weak now. This cannot be happening. Please, what are you doing? I call to Akemi. She stops and looks at me. Despair. I cannot live like this anymore. Do you understand? I'm so useless. I want to leave because I thought there was a chance for me and you. But now I see it. There is none. Whatever will happen, I'm one too many. You love her, she loves you. It's that simple. I thought I could be selfish, but now that I see what I have done, I'll look back. You suffer, Shigako. You have given me strength. Every time with you has been the most beautiful in my life. I understand what it means to be happy. I have no regrets now. And I have so much strength that I will not even ask you for the one last kiss. Akemi says this almost inaudibly, but I heard it. Akemi makes an effort to overcome the railing. No, don't, please. I tried to stop her. I can't lose you, Akemi. Do you hear me? Akemi! My head is spinning. I'm so dizzy, it's a miracle I can stand. Remember, when you told me on our 7th year anniversary that you consider us to a family, even though we are not married. I mean, it's not really, getting married doesn't mean you are not family, you are family, not gonna lie. You can be not married and still consider yourself a family. Come on! I can be shaking. So then, you are my family, and if there is this problem, then we will do this together. Akemi, me, and you. I continue. And I cannot make up my mind, and I don't want to. I love you both, it's the truth. Akemi. Akemi! She starts to cry. Completely exhausted, she has no power to overcome the railing. She lets herself go and collapses on the bridge floor. This is it. So quickly. It came so quickly. The moment. On my final decision. I can only say the truth now. I can only make the one decision. Slowly, it becomes clear. I close my eyes. The cool night wind and the river. The river. Shizuka, my sister. Akemi, my girlfriend. Akemi, the other Akemi. My decision is... Oh, for heaven's sake! I need to bring Akemi home. After that, I will help Akemi in every possible way. I must call Akemi and explain everything. I will tell Akemi when she gets back. Ugh. I don't know, man. I feel like, seriously, those souls might have switched up, So the supposed other Akemi is actually sister. I feel like this might be the case actually. Maybe I'm mistaken. Let's go with first option. Sometimes two people may be near each other and not realize it, and then all of a sudden something happens. Friends fall in love. Such was the story of Akemi and Shigeko. Oh boy. That's not a good background for a white font.
Hey Shizu, Emi.
Hey Shizu Emi.
Hey Shigeko.
Hey! Akemi greets Shigeko when the two met near the river. Shigeko always takes those walks near the river. However, it's not so easy actually meeting him on one. So Shizu, you two are hanging out?
Something like that.
Shigeko just wants to say hello and continue.
We're going to the gallery.
Akemi proudly informs. Oh, alright. First splatter blood, now splatter paint.
Hey, I'm well over my horror mania.
Shigeko smiles.
Modern art really is interesting to know.
Akemi gets all enthusiastic when she talks about modern art. She starts to try to get Shigeko to come with them.
Do you want to come with us? I'll explain.
No way! I'm going to the used cars market. Perhaps she will reconsider. Shigeko looks at her sister, smiling. At his sister, sorry.
Hey, she promised to go with me. Go torture her girlfriend if you have one.
Akemi giggles. Shizuka looks angrily at Akemi. Perhaps she is a little overprotective of her brother, but Akemi knows that.
What? It's true.
However, Shigeko has already come to her. To her, yeah. Shizuka just listens to them, picking on each other. Is that... Could she just now feel that certain something between them? Shizuka snaps out of it. These two. Never! Well, Miss Yamada, it's not like you would be the boy magnet. Akemi gets red. Shizuka sighs. Because of your temper, no one wants you. So, how do you spend your lonely nights? Akemi is boiling. Then, she says it. Akemi does not think what she's provoked, so she says,
Oh, is that so? Well, I don't have that special someone that gives me worry now.
Clearly, Akemi meant this way. Akemi knows Shizuka is very close to her brother and that she really loves him. This was in a way unintentional, but... Shizuka is all red and tears run down her cheeks. She slapped Akemi. What? Days after. Shigeko talked to Shizuka and to Akemi. Somehow he managed to get them together again. Shizuka knew this was just Akemi's temper. But this one fight changed everything. They became friends again. The best friends. But from that day, the relationship was not that of a girl and a girl. It became that of a woman and a woman. What's the difference? Shizuka's senses go completely numb.
But it wasn't supposed to be Shigeko.
Shizuka most inaudibly says this, as Akemi is talking to her on a Saturday evening when they walk near the river.
You know, I think I like him. He's so...
Akemi continues to tell Shizuka everything. It seems she finally admitted she was in love with him. It's so clear now. Shigeko and Akemi have been going to cycling club. They rode home together, and somehow found a completely new side of each other. Akemi and Shizuka told Shizuka that it really began. Then she really felt it for the first time. That time near the river. When they... But days have passed and Shizuka accepted Akemi's love for Shigeko. She could not have wanted a better girlfriend for him. It was true, and Shigeko really loved Akemi, and Akemi loved him. Their love radiating from them, wherever they came. Shigeko and Akemi are buying something to eat.
You don't think I'm ugly because I wear glasses? What?
You never stop to impress me. I never thought you cared.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not.
Shigeko! I'm never open with other people, but with you I am. If you laugh at me, I will kill you. It was such bad news to me when the doctor said I needed glasses. My mom even cried.
What?
Because of that.
Akemi tells Shigeko the whole story. If you want, you can wear contacts. I mean, Shizuka wears them all the time.
Maybe I'll try it. Change my style. Do you think longer hair would suit me?
Yes. Contacts, no. And such was the story of Akemi and Shigeko. 1 year later, we had a fight. Shigeko and I. A simple thing. But I don't know. I know it will be fine. It was just the things he forgot to buy. And I didn't tell him. So it was my fault as well. Now he went to buy it. Why did I go with him? Was I thinking those thoughts again? Thinking about time? That time? When he still had the chance to have a normal life. With her. Akemi. Have I forced him to choose? Sometimes I feel I have ruined his life. He could have been happy with Akemi. Instead, he is with me. In all that time, we're not able to get close. There was always something different. Is it this body that I'm in? Why can't we get close? Why? Why is this? Why are we like this? Is it really Akemi? I pick up. It's...
Hi? How are you?
I'm fine. I guess I...
That is good. I just wanted to...
2 more years have passed. After Akemi's call, I decided to move out. I lived alone for half a year. Cleared my head. Organized my thoughts. One moment I thought I loved. The other I didn't realize I loved. Then, I got together with her. I explained everything. And we talked so much. So, now, I live with the woman I truly love. Happiness. It is back in my life. In our life. Thank you. I thank her inwardly. Together. With you. First one. So the one that went for a month, right? I think. Oh, okay. Ending 1 of 8. Any ending. What the fuck? There are 8 endings. We'll play 1 for, guys. If you want to see the other endings, link is of course in the description. And you can check it out. I mean, I probably will check it out when I get the free time. Like some more free time. Because lately, I'm trying to actually... Oh, actually you get to see the other screen now. So yeah, this is like other window. What's this? The one I have truly loved. I have ended here. Is that a reason? Yes, this is it, my love. I give it to you unconditionally. Will you stay with me? This is forever. Okay, that was River Trap. We've got 1 out of 8 endings, as I said, as the game said. If you want to see the other ones, link in the description. I will, of course, keep the file on the desktop, as I usually do, and I will play the rest of the game for myself to see how the other endings look like, and so on. I assume the second ending would be basically if I chose at the end there the other Emmy, and yeah, I would get that. I don't know about the other choices for it, right? Maybe there will be something different or something. Maybe also there is a way to bring Shizuka back, and so on. Anyway, for now that would be it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.